I waited in line to meet Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy alone, which is kind of an accident because I was trying to do stuff that I don't normally do, and I was alone at this point.
This is a question. Did the married couple, the couple in love on a vacation together, did they have to create a little space at some point?
I was very nice, and I allowed them to have space. I said, you guys can go do your own thing sometime, and that was one of the times when they were doing their own thing.
Have a free day.
Have a free day for me. And I was wandering around Epcot doing stuff and it was like, character meetup spot or whatever. And I was like, well, there's Fast Pass for that right now. Let me go see what that's all about. So I get in line. I realize it's for 3 characters. And I am, believe it or not, the only single man in the line among a group of families. Mm-hmm. So everyone is looking at me. A little like okay.
I think that some a tag got put on you at the beginning of this trip and never stayed off. He's here. He's in Hall of Presidents. He's trying to meet Minnie now.
I had the magic band on so they can track me very easily.
You were on the list. You were on Mickey's list.
Yeah, so I went in and I meet Mickey, and Mickey wants nothing to do with me. Mickey gets this photo op done like so fast. We do like 1.5 photos, and he's like on to the next thing.
Covers his face so you can't tell who he is.
Yeah, Mickey did not want
Don't post
any
this.
part of this. I go up to Goof, and I also now I'm going, do I bail out? Do I just get out of here? Because okay, I got the Mickey. Let me just run. And I was like, nope, you're gonna do all 3.
Yeah, you're there.
You're there. You may as well. So I go up to Goofy. Goofy wants to clown around, and then I think I say something like, as if I'm meeting I go, "Oh, you were my favorite, Goofy, when I was a boy."
You got put on Mickey's
like,
deeper list with that.
Wow, Goofy's like, wow, and he gives me like a big hug, and like we do some bits, and then I don't remember.
You couldn't describe them.
They
wouldn't be verbal, so they wouldn't play on the podcast. But feel free to act them out to us later.
And then I get to Minnie, and let me just say, when you're in these costumes, you can take some liberties with the guest. Minnie gives me an aggressive hug. And I'm not, like, this isn't like a brag. I'm not trying to be like, you should have seen how Minnie hugged me or anything. Minnie grabs me in tight. And I'm like, I'm like, oh, like if a friend of mine hugged me like this, I would be like, ooh, what's this about? And then she's like doing a bit with me because I have Mickey on my shirt, and she's like pointing at the Mickey over there, and she's pointing at my shirt, and I'm like, yeah, he's a handsome man.
You're very lucky.
So she grabs my arm. I posted this. This is already on the
oh yes, yeah. We had some.
Twitter,
She like gets me in like on my arm, grabs me like we're going to a school dance, and then we take photos.
Which is the only way you would have ever gone to a prom, is if someone forced you.
Yeah.
And they were in a Minnie costume.
Yes, that would have really helped. And then gives me an even closer hug to leave. So I get 2 hugs, and then this has happened to me before. Minnie leans her giant nose against me, and you hear a smooch sound effect. So the person in the costume has kissed me through the Minnie head.
And so you cuckolded Mickey Mouse while wearing a T-shirt with Mickey Mouse on it.
She was looking
See,
right
the power
at you, and she didn't care.
Yes. Mickey was 2 down, but yeah, he could see what was happening, and he couldn't have been pleased about it.
How rare is it for the person you're cheating with to have a shirt with your husband on it? What a dream.
Without requesting that ahead of time. Just happenstance. Why, that's insane.
Does this slow you down? No? Didn't think so. So what you're saying, I can't tell if this is positive or if you're upset, like the guy who got kissed by Katy Perry on American Idol.
Oh.
Who showed that guys can be harassed too.
Huh. Well, it is. I was thinking like this. I could report this if I didn't like it.
I think that if there are like 12 levels of Disney List within just this podcast, you've ascended like 6.
Yeah.
They will have an eye on you.
Yes.
They can't stop you from coming because you spend too much money, but they are just you're going to be tailed every single time.
Yeah, for sure.